You all don't want to let go of the Carter Hart thing, so let's talk about it. If this does indeed signal that a trade's coming in Philly involving Carter Hart, Alex Neil says, I trade Campbell for Hart to simply rid the team of the remainder of Soup's deal. You have no idea how many first rounders you'd have to throw in there, how many high-end prospects. Like, it'll be a monster deal if Carter Hart does get moved. If we're still in the big, like, again, we haven't seen it from a big insider that something like this could be happening. So we're just playing the hypothetical game here right now with this one, but it would be so much. And I lost who said it. It was Christopher Palmer. If you believe in Skinner, you ain't bringing in Harden. You have Skinner signed to a sweetheart deal. $7.6 million for your goaltending isn't bad. I don't think this is a. This isn't like a can't miss thing for the Oilers where, like, if you don't go do this, you are stupid. I think you explore it because you explore everything in the offseason. I'm just not sure if Edmonton has the ability to pull this off after committing to Jack Campbell last summer and signing Stuart Skinner. Aaron, flash this up because I actually think this outlines the King side of the deal pretty nicely. Although we don't know the exact details and some prospects may be moving, Blake just turned Walker's $2.65 million per year into Provorov's $2.05 and unloaded Cal Peterson's $5 million in the same deal. So, but what you have to remember is it's Provorov for another year, and also Walker is a positive asset, right? Walker gets you something on the trade market. That guy's an everyday NHL defenseman on a decent deal, UFA at the end of the season. So you have to look at it like you gave up on grabbing a pick for Walker at some point, which you probably could have done. And you have now Provorov's $2 million for 2 more years and Cal Peterson. So, like, you lost the chance to trade Walker, but you basically took Peterson's 5 and turned it into Provorov's 2 for the next 2 seasons. So, yeah, I think it makes sense for LA. Unless they had to give a first or second or something significant in this, it does make sense for LA, and it should be a win. We'll wait to see what the other pieces are. Some of you talking about Gavrikov, Guitar Maniacs. I love that Gavrikov extension for LA. Do you mean you love it from an Oilers perspective because they might give him 6 years by $7 million? Or do you actually love the deal for the LA Kings? That is an honest question. Brian is in and says, let them sign him for that. I'm with you, dude. Like, Vlad Gavrikov is solid. I don't know if he's worth a long-term $6 to $7 million extension. I think he's worth 5 or in that range, 6 at the most, but 6 to 7, like John Buccigross said, oh boy, that is intense. David Pagnotta is saying Columbus is sending LA's first to Philly. So basically, that's a tidy little bit of work by the Columbus Blue Jackets to, like, get rid of Korpisalo and Gavrikov. You weren't signing them anyways. Get a first, flip the first for a guy who's ready to hop into your lineup and will help you in your top 4. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. I think Provorov has a bit of a reputation that, here, flash this up, Aaron. This is good. I think he's not as good as some people think he is. He's fine. And you also have to, the thing with these numbers, he was surrounded by dog shit in Philly. I really didn't know what else to say there, Liam. He was surrounded by not a lot of talent there, and that'll hurt his numbers. I think on a good competitive team with a lot of offensive firepower, you'll see a lot of this red here turn back to blue on his player card. So, yeah, I like the move for Columbus. You have so much young talent. I think teams need to do a better job in general of emphasizing winning when they have high-end young skill on their ELCs. Everyone wants to take the patient approach. You got to be like, no, we have 3 impact players, Sillinger, Johnson, soon to be Leo Carlson. Surround him with talent. Provorov's not a crippling contract. His deal's up in 2 years, and when that deal's up, you're going to be re-signing all your young kids coming off their ELCs. It lines up really, really nicely. I think this is a great move to take, and you're still going to add, again, a high-end pick with the 3rd overall selection here. The Guitar
It's weird
Maniacs,
that we just don't know what LA's getting yet. Like, there's just no conversation about what the LA Kings have got in this deal. Like, do you think it's just going to be like picks, maybe some like minor league contracts just to help balance the contracts a little bit? Like, it just seems odd.
It does seem odd. Yeah, we'll wait to see. Wait and see is kind of the way we'll go for the rest of the show when it comes to this deal here. 3-way deal, Columbus, Philly, and LA all getting involved in this one. Very, very interesting.